Yeah, we back. Now today, man, we're going to be talking to Professor BlackTruth. Yep, yes indeed. Professor BlackTruth, come have a seat. Now, take a look up on the screen. Professor BlackTruth decided to hop on Twitter and he said this: I've been asked by a few people about the Raphael shooting. Here's my take. Number 1, they seem to be Africans. Number 2, I'm not seeing them calling it racial. Number 3, Slee's merits representing them. The African immigrant community can handle this one. He went on to say, no, I don't agree with the racists trying to kill the child, though I want to know where the African immigrants are. Yes, the aunt mentioned skin color. So what? A number of victims' families give a one and done mention of race right before they start backsliding. Now, let's get into it, man. First things first, if you don't know what he's talking about the young 16-year-old boy out of Kansas City that went to the wrong house, knocked on the wrong door, and some old white man came out guns blazing like Yosemite Sam and tried to blow his head off. Luckily, I believe the boy survived and he's at home recovering right now. But today, that's not what we're going to talk about, man. Today, I'm going to talk to all three of them boys over there. I'm going to talk to Professor BlackTruth, I'm going to talk to Tariq Nasheed, and I'm going to talk to Jason Black, who is basically Professor BlackTruth. That's his alter ego right there, or his cousin or his brother or some shit like that. They related because they have the same cadence in how they speak. I mean, I don't believe two black men or two men have the same exact cadence of speech and they're not related or they're not the same person. So anyways, let's talk to Jason Black's alter ego, Professor BlackTruth. First things first, the reason why I have the GoFundMe up on the screen is because these guys need to shut their goddamn mouth, bro. Once you seen the boy get over damn near 100,000 donations, raised over $3.3 million in like 3 days, I think you should have just shut that shit up, bro. Because that showed you, whether you are active, whether you get involved or not, nigga, you don't run shit. You don't move shit. You don't move the needle for nothing, nigga. For nothing. It took y'all damn near a whole year to get 1 million for a goddamn janky museum, nigga. So shut that shit up, nigga. They got 3.3 million in less than a week. And that goes back to what I said the other day. Y'all boys think Tariq Nasheed, Jason Black, Professor BlackTruth, they got so much power and influence in society and they making shit move and they making shit shake. Them niggas ain't got no power outside of the motherfucking internet on these white-owned social media spaces. Outside of these white-owned social media spaces, these dudes aren't nobody. They ain't making nothing happen. They ain't making nothing move. And if I was them, once I seen how they ran up that check in like 48 hours, 72 hours, I would have just not said anything, because that would have exposed to the world that whether I get involved or not, whether I contribute or not, it doesn't even matter. I'm irrelevant to the situation. Professor BlackTruth could have not said anything and they still would have ran up over $3.3 million with or without you. And I dropped $200 in the collection plate. You know, I dropped a little something. But I seen people drop like $10,000 in that joint. But a lot of these guys, I mentioned it in my videos to Jason Black, a lot of these guys, they got delusions of grandeur, man. They really think they're like a sovereign king of a nation or some shit. Like, bro, you don't have no influence. You have no power, bro. You have no power. Tariq Nasheed is the most famous guy out of that sector on YouTube, and it took him damn near a year to raise $1 million. And I'm talking about the museum, and he still didn't even purchase the museum outright straight cash. He's still paying rent on it. So he's financing the museum. That was a down payment. So stop acting like y'all boys got so much power and the money gonna be circulating, and with or without you ain't nothing gonna happen. Let me tell you something, old head. Let me talk to these old heads, man. Bro, you aren't anybody. Don't nobody know who the hell is a Professor BlackTruth. Who the hell is that? And I guarantee if the family had to depend on your influence on your platform to raise up a bunch of money, they wouldn't even generated $100,000 in 3 days, bro. So stop acting like you the be all end all, you the motherfucking Oba, you the motherfucking Mansa, you the emperor, you're the Mani Congo, you're the king of the black race, and people gotta come and bow at your feet to get shit popping. Nigga, fuck out of here, bitch. $3.3 million in 3 days. And let me put up this tweet from the good brother right here, Pro Black Thought. He said, him sitting this one out, and he's talking about Professor BlackTruth, him sitting this one out, quote unquote, merely means that he won't tweet about it. Not like he was ever going to do anything tangible anyway. It's one thing to tweet. It's another to actually put boots on the ground. So anyways, bro, stop it. Stop it. Like I said, that sector of YouTube over there, bro, it ain't no high-level intellectuals, entrepreneurs, businessmen, investors, men of big affairs congregating on that sector of YouTube. It ain't like that, bro. Stop it. Y'all got an overinflated ego and y'all suffering from a massive case of delusions of grandeur. Y'all sound ridiculous. We don't need you. Don't nobody need you. The family don't need you. The community don't need you. If you disappear tomorrow, the world will continue to rotate on its axis like nothing ever happened, bro. I'm serious. So instead of trying to climb up on a mountaintop as if you had the power to make or break the family or make or break the situation, if I were you and I would have seen that, if I would have seen the collection plate and how much money they ran up in like 3 days, I would have just shut my mouth to not expose myself for the fact that I have no power or influence to make anything move or make anything happen. I guarantee the family never even heard of a Professor BlackTruth and they still ran up $3.3 million in 3 days. So, bro, sit down. I think y'all should really go back to the drawing board, look in the mirror, and understand that y'all don't really have much power and influence like that, bro. Like, how many followers you got on YouTube? You've been on YouTube for like 20 years, bro. Like, let's see Professor BlackTruth, YouTube stats, bro. This dude acting like he got 30 million followers on YouTube. Like, one post gonna have the shit blowing up, bro. Ain't nobody heard of your weak ass, my nigga. So after Professor BlackTruth has been on social media for damn near 2 decades, he only has 123,000 subscribers. And that goes back to what I said about Tariq Nasheed. He's been a public figure for also over 2 decades. He only got 200,000 subscribers. So what I'm saying is this. Y'all really overinflate the egos of these dudes and really make them seem like they're really out here making shit shake and making shit happen and making shit move. And somehow, if you don't have their support or if you don't have their blessing, then you're not going to be able to prosper or succeed. Bro, if we go back to the days of Marcus Garvey had over 6 million followers, bro. So if it was social media happening today, Marcus Garvey would be on Instagram right now, damn near 5 million deep, 6 million deep. That's a black man with power. That's a black man, if he makes one post, everything gonna blow up. That's a black man who really could make shit happen for you. That's a black man who really had influence in his day and age with no social media. Word of mouth, boots on the ground, moving around, shaking hands. Bro, y'all boys don't even have a fraction of the influence and followers that Marcus Garvey had, and y'all be talking like y'all superior to Marcus Garvey. Y'all be talking down on the ideology of Marcus Garvey, Pan-Africanism. So, bro, I'm tired of hearing y'all boys. Y'all boys is 50 years old, 60 years old. Y'all should be more focused at this age, at this level in your life. More focused on scheduling your appointment for your colonoscopy, checking your potassium levels, making sure your arteries ain't clogged like a faulty pipe in a messed up sewage system. Bro, stop worrying about African immigrants and African families and Ralph Yarl and this, that, and the third. Nigga, you are irrelevant to the situation. You are irrelevant to this entire process. You are irrelevant to the entire battlefield. Don't nobody care about you, think about you. You have no power, nigga. Who are you? Who are you? You're nobody. That's who you are. I just told you who you are. Let me get you acquainted with yourself. You are nobody. Anyways, bro, it's your boy Neferkari Desaline back in the building. Yes, indeed. Like, share, subscribe, Cash App in the description, and I'm gone. Peace.
Reincarnated, I'm back in original fashion. I left on a horse and came back in that ass, and I left with abundance and came back to famine. We used to be pyramids, now we be rapping. Look how the mighty have fallen. Used to be running, now we be walking. When you be cooning, that's when they applauded. Selling your soul, your sons and your daughter. Gotta come up in this shit, they stuck in the mix. Really, my heart it be breaking. That's why I'm stacking that paper and handle my business. Pass it down in generation. Talking about money and power and building a nation. That's a deadly combination. Never be watching the TV, they pushing agendas, falsifying information. Know they got malice intentions. Step in the room and I'm feeling the tension. Enemy watching me blocking my vision. Pay for the check cause I need my redemption. Building my kingdom, I need it protected. Ready for war like a young money Congo. Never decided the team is the motto. Up in the crib and I'm whipping up waffles. Up in the crib and I'm smoking gelato. I'm chilling, I'm taking my pain and make it ambition. I'm blessed by the gods, but I ain't religious. I came for the power, they came for the bitch. They making no hourly wage, I got business. This is an art and they could never be taught. Selling my soul, I can never be bought. Play with my money, I see you ain't caught. Run to the check and I do it for sport. Babylon falling, I go to the source. Packing my luggage and go overseas. Shorty be with me and she so elite. Shorty be chocolate, I'm calling her Hershey. Secret intelligence probably gon' murk me. Don't fuck with brands cause nigga I'm Haitian. Say the wrong shit and you're smacking their faces.